Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45. NCTV45 Newcastle, The Train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
When you have legal issues, Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere.
Hello and a very pleasant welcome to NCTV45 Newswatch Morning. Hopefully you have that, start your day with that first cup of coffee. I was at the Speedway this morning. You know, I'll tell you what, customer service, very good. And just as a mention of that, I was at another place downtown here where the customer service wasn't. So I guess it all depends on where you're at. So through the nighttime, little warm and humid, as yesterday saw some sunshine and not too bad. We'll take it. Let's take a brief look at the weather, and when you notice me squinting over here, what that means is that I have these monitors that are real small. We're getting bigger ones. 61 degrees outside. If you're outside, you can feel the humidity. I'm gonna tell you, very humid. And a lot of people out and about this morning. I was astounded by that as I made my way through the city, got my coffee with my buddies. 97% humidity. So I told you, was humid. Winds are calm, barometric pressure 30.21, dew point 60. Little toasty warm. So here's a look at radar. Ground clutter up there in Cleveland, nothing doing. And Pittsburgh, bunch of the same as you see that ground clutter and fog. Now let's why don't we take a look at traffic. It's a new feature that we have here at NCTV45, and we're going to shoot through all the traffic. This is, if you're heading to Pittsburgh, this is 422 and 79. You can see the traffic really heading south, nothing north, and we're working on getting you the actual moving footage, but I don't know that it much matters. Now, as we scan over the PennDOT cameras, this is State Route 168, and pretty clear there also. This where 376 hits 168. Now, I'm going to take you through all the traffic just so you get a pretty good traffic update on what's going on. This is Route 80 at 376 up in West Middlesex if you're heading out that way towards Ohio or towards Sharon, towards maybe Teal College. Pretty clear. Looks absolutely... a lot of people out this morning, but the traffic moving very, very well. The I-376 interchange up there in Union, definitely no problems. So making it through, we have absolutely great looks at the roads. This is the Martha Street exit down there towards West Pittsburgh at 376. Once again, very clear sailing. Now I encourage you, after you see this, don't speed. Up in Union, 376 and 422. So there gives you some weather and traffic. Just give you a heads up on what's going on if you're out and about. Now let's get popping with the top stories today. And you know, this COVID thing, what a slippery slope. As you take a look at when they're coming out with these numbers, and the numbers at times don't make sense. Yesterday, 500. It was a 496. So you might as well round it up. But the danger in doing that is this. There are people now that are questioning these numbers as, are they correct? And I caution you, because there are reports that we're getting here at the station that say, I was in line, I got out of line, and they counted me as a sick. Not a good thing. Along with downtown, the restaurant opening, and that the guy that's opening it, his name is Mike. He is a former Eden Park employee. Mike, hats off to you. I'm going to stop around and see you. And we've gotten word that he's going to be open from 7 and through the supper hour. That sounds absolutely great. As boy, we really need something downtown, and I will frequent that stop for lunch and what have you, as it's going to be a welcome change. We continue on with Newswatch, and the reason I brought up the restaurants, September 21st, Governor Wolf is now saying, okay, you can go to 50% capacity. I saw one of the ads, commercials on TV this morning that was talking about small business and how we needed to really work with small business to keep people employed. And boy, I'll tell you, very, very important. And with that, their self-certification. The danger with this self-certification is, I wonder how much common sense is applied. You know, there's a lot of places that have that walk up, grab your cup, and go. Now, if it's a very small area, you reach in the door and grab your cup. Question has to be, what are they doing? Are they going to fine people over that? It makes you wonder as the governor tries to get and deflect the problems that he's had away. Here's some great news. Eligible workers will start receiving the extra $300 a week benefit as early as Monday, September 14th. So that's good. We really needed to help jumpstart the economy. You have to certify unless you were in those certain programs, and I refer you to tonight's Newswatch. Now, with that, I think it's time to go to sports. So hang in there. We're going to take a run over to sports. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's get to a little thing called college football. This weekend, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish will host the Duke Blue Devils as they play a little thing out in South Bend, Indiana called football, and not just football but Notre Dame football, as the Irish now will play out of the ACC conference with foes such as North Carolina, Pitt, Clemson, Georgia Tech. It should be interesting for the Irish. Now, also a little Irish honor here, going to former famed coach Lou Holtz. He's to receive the Medal of Freedom from President Donald Trump on Friday. Yes, Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian honor. And it's going to be given to longtime football coach Lou Holtz. We salute Lou. And this could be the year where the Irish look to play Clemson maybe 3 times. Clemson picked as a heavy favorite to win the ACC. And right on their tail is Notre Dame, and we'll see if the Irish can make it interesting. So this will be an interesting interesting year for ACC football and Notre Dame. Now, some other games of interest this weekend. It is West Virginia at home against Eastern Kentucky. The University of Pittsburgh at home against Austin Peay. And everybody will be having their eye on the Clemson Tigers as they take on Wake Forest, and that game at Wake Forest. So if you plan to stay up late, it's Coastal Carolina taking on Kansas on Saturday, and that will round out college football. Now, keep in mind that here at NCTV45, we hope, and barring any kind of serious goings on in the atmosphere, we'll have the Eloquent Equips visiting the Newcastle Red Hurricane. Also, we will have Laurel Spartans visiting the Shannick, and Mohawk, why they're taking on Elwood City. Then on Saturday, attention will shift to Union taking on Shenango, and the Wilmington Greyhounds taking on the Greenville Trojans. This is the Cedar Sports Corner Report. Let's go Irish. We're going to take this time out. We'll be right back after we hear from these great people. Don't fumble the ball. There's more in store.
Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing her glory and sound her fame, raise her golden blue.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Chilala and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle. Jim Micco and Sons, 347 East Washington Street in Newcastle, can service a lot of your lawn equipment. It's jimmickoandsons.com, their website, and you can email them at jimmickoandsons@verizon.net. Their phone number, 724-652-6911. Proud sponsors of community television in Newcastle.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Hey, good to have you as we're chilling on the morning show. 61 degrees, but that humidity 97%. So if you go outside, expect it to be humid. I got my coffee, I got my iced tea. I'm double dipping today. And Governor Wolf, he's urging the legislature to take action on those workers displaced by COVID that are in danger of losing their homes or apartments, what have you. And you know, we were talking about this, and I feel good because if you watched Focus NC, you know I mentioned this weeks ago with our China Focus NC. Take a look at it. When you're recovering from a situation like this, it takes 10, 20 years. The immediate impact is how to solve what problems these people are going to have in the next 6 months before they can get back to work. That's why I encourage lawmakers, the legislature, Governor Wolf, you got to open the economy. You got to let people go to restaurants, football games. The heck with the masks. They don't do a thing. If you're in a crowded area, yeah, wear a mask. But hey, in the Netherlands, I told you about that study last night. Let's move on. Last night I saw some disturbing video. The disturbing video was on Fox, and they were showing Pittsburgh, where a lady was sitting, having a drink, enjoying dinner, and a guy came up and drank her drink. Now, protests are one thing, but you have to start locking these people up and not let them out now. And then do contact tracing. Let's do contact tracing with the protesters, with the rioters. Not the. If I protest because I don't like the color blue or secondhand smoke, that's one thing. But if I riot, that's a horse of a different color. And definitely wrong. PennDOT, they're accepting applications. And as I clicked the wrong button, hello. And we get a lot of people walking, getting some exercise past our window. And that's always great to see everybody. PennDOT sending applications for multi-module transportation fund. Last night I talked about this in All Aboard Erie. Great idea. Wonder if somebody else suggests that high-speed rail. The only thing is, the state claims they're going bankrupt. Maybe they should have looked at the feasibility and understood what that would have meant to Erie, Newcastle, and Pittsburgh. Since we're halfway between the two, wouldn't have done a bad job for Sharon Youngstown, Cleveland, Buffalo, either. Come on, let's put our heads together on these things. It's not hard. Now, as we cruise on with Newswatch, we're going to take a look at weather. 61 degrees, 97% humidity, winds are calm. Barometric pressure 30.21, dew point 60, visibility 3 miles. And when you look at radar, here is your Cleveland, Ohio radar. I always show you Cleveland first. Unlike everybody else that shows you Pittsburgh, our weathers come from the west. And sometimes Cleveland gives you that further outlook that now we've got a lot of fog and ground clutter in the area. So that's an issue. 61 degrees. Let's go to Lawrence County 41. Lawrence County 45 weather. And I'm going to get some more drink here. And settle back. Let's take a look at what your day holds.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Weather, and well, after last night's clear low of 62, how are things looking? Well, as you take a look at this local radar, and we'll get it up for you here in a second, what we see is bang, local radar. Clear, looking good, and the national scene clear from Florida all the way up and out to the west. We'll have a southwesterly flow that will keep us in good shape. So let's get to the forecast. Last night, clear low 62. Wednesday, sunshine 88. Wednesday night, mostly clear and 62. Thursday, sunshine 84. Thursday night, partly cloudy, a low of 57. Friday, sunshine 77. And Friday night, mostly cloudy, 59. Saturday, bebops around, mostly cloudy, a high of 80. Saturday night, clouds build in, mostly cloudy. Chance of showers goes up to 60%. We'll have an overnight low of 63. Sunday, mostly cloudy, 78. Showers and thunderstorms, 60% chance. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, 58. And 30% chance as rain begins to cut off. You head into Monday, partly sunny with a high of 75. Not real shabby as you take a look at Lawrence County 45 weather. Got a nice stretch for a nice 4 days, and we'll get some rain on Sunday, but we'll be back at it come Monday. Now, this was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break, hear from these great people, and we'll be right back.
Elham's for one great dining experience.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't only guard the score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
And we're back, and as my screen seems to be jumping there, and I'm going to look at the monitor, and I'm not sure why. You know, I'm going to tell you, just to give you a heads up, in this area there were reported internet problems yesterday for about an hour. So keep a heads up. If the kids are doing cyber stuff, document it so people in places that need to know. And don't hesitate to tell others, because I noticed that because it went straight up. Seemed weird. Well, make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that NCTV45, why, we're available anytime on your time. Yes, a train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45, right here in Lawrence County. Now, make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.